The fuck is up? Are we live? I just said the F word twice in the first minute. That fucking sucks. What camera are we on? Fuck it, I'll do it live. Sorry, that's just some little shit we say. Let me just scare anybody. Yeah, real quick, give it up to my man Phil, who just brought me 220 fucking Sponberg from Mayor stickers. Hey, are those all weather? Are those the vinyl? You put them on a bicycle and you go through mud puddles? Fuck yeah. Double give it up for my man Phil. I was like, he's just not going to put that shit on old just printer paper. Nah, we're going to go with some all weather. Yeah. Y'all ready? Let's do this.
Fight! Fight! Drummer. Music hit your heart, cause I know you got soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Hey, giving what you're getting. Know what I know in. All the black bands sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey, our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Yeah. Fight the power! Fight the power! Yeah! Fight the power! Fight the power! We got to fight the power that be!
Have you ever seen DJ Spark out here like this? Oh, man, we got to tell you about our experiment. Hey, Pete, you got to take a picture, and then I'll tell you guys about our experiment. Come on, Pete. Make it actually, like, very important. Take a couple more, Pete, just in case that one fucking sucked, Pete. Come on. Hey, yo, Pete, you're not a fucking American Sniper. Just push the goddamn button. Fuck, man. All right. So real quick, I'm going to explain to you what that stupid picture was about. Yeah, right. That shit can't be super secret. All right. Super secret, I guess. You got to get a tomato to fucking find out. What the fuck's up, Fight Church? Okay, so I guess the first thing that I should always do every episode is say, who's never been to Fight Church before? Please raise your hand. Pete, you been to Fight Church before? Really? Okay, listen, so the first thing I got to do is explain what Fight Church is, because it's not what people think it might be. Fight Church is more like some real-life X-Men shit, but I'll explain. So the Fight Church doesn't represent violence, but a lot of times it fucking does. Right? Like,
I know that.
We don't really care. But the Fight Church represents the bonding commonality of the struggle that everybody faces.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about a lot of times in life people think that the problems in their life are problems, but really the problems in their life are symptoms, right? They're symptoms. And everybody has different symptoms, but we all got the same fucking stupid problem, which is a diseased, patriarchal, fucking fucked up, cancerous societal model where everything is upside down. Shit that should be up is down. Shit that should be front is back. Shit that should be left is right. And shit that should be important is made to feel fucking stupid, and stupid shit is made to feel fucking important. And the only way to defeat that shit is through fucking real life community, man.
I hear
Like
you.
real life community. Like everybody just like smash on whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? For example, if you got a hole in your raft, you just need one homeboy. Just like, please put your finger on that hole and let me paddle us to the shore. If your grandma's getting evicted on some illegal foreclosure shit, you go put 200 friends in that fucking yard, like Alicia Jackson's house, and those motherfuckers won't foreclose on it. Shout out to Alicia Jackson. Shout out to me real soon on that same hustle. Real soon on that same hustle. Like sooner than you think. I'll tell you that shit in a minute. Okay, so it's a lot like the alcoholic father in a family, right? So the mom and the dad got a fucked up relationship, but that relationship is different than the fucked up relationship the dad and the son have, and the fucked up relationship the dad has at work, and the fucked up relationship the dad has in his community. And those are all different symptoms, but the root problem is that the dad's a fucking alcoholic, or you know what I'm saying? Like the problem is all the dad. So we have to like look at it like that and put our work together to crush our alcoholic Uncle Sam. Because our alcoholic Uncle Sam isn't just addicted to alcohol. He's addicted to oil. He's addicted to fucking war. He's addicted to fucking a police state, right? But if everybody fucking focuses too much on their isms, we're not going to be able to focus on killing Uncle Sam. Oh my God, did I say that? What camera are we on? Hope it was that one because I wasn't looking at it. I could be like, that was a dub over, man. Hope it was that one. All right, so here's the truth, though, about Fight Church. Every one of y'all motherfucker is a real-life X-Men. Look, none of you can fly, of course. None of y'all can shoot lasers out your fucking eyes. But every one of you, because you're here tonight, or because you were here last week, or because you're the kind of person that shows up at a place like Fight Church, the fuck is that? You're a real-life X-Men. So my job is to be like Professor X and make sure that you know you, and you help him, and you help him, and you help him, and you help her. Hi, Grace. Grace doesn't need any help. She ate fluoride right out of the fucking tube last time she was on our show. She's doing just fine by herself. So then the church part of Fight Church is not religious, man. Church part of Fight Church is the building. It's just the roof which shelters the benevolent planners. And on Mondays, it's us. On Wednesdays, it's Wicked Wednesdays. Some weeks it's the breakfast. It's the breakfast program on Mondays and Fridays up in North Portland. Fight Church is everywhere, but it's anywhere you're using some X-Men shit and using exceptional people in the community to solve some problems. That's Fight Church shit. So that's Fight Church. Y'all ready to start the show, kinda? Okay, so two things I want to tell you about. First thing's happy, second thing's sad. We'll go first thing happy. Over there, DJ Spark has provided it's like 100 baby tomato plants, right? So everybody's job is to take home one tomato plant. First, you got to take a picture with it over here. Then you take it home, and all summer long, you keep us updated by hashtagging, I don't know, Spark Your Garden, or we'll figure it out before the show's over. And you share that hashtag, and you grow that shit, and you try to become a champion tomato, right? And then when we have the coat drive in August across the street at that park, we'll have a tomato judging contest, and somebody will win like $100, or I don't know. We'll give them something fucking cool, I promise. And then we'll take the seeds from the winning tomato, and we'll save them, and the next year we'll use them as again. Use them as again.
You said it right.
So hopefully that tomato will be the start of something bigger. Maybe you can get some spinach or some radishes or some shit. I don't know. I just became a vegetarian, so I don't really know that many vegetables. I'm kind of new to the gang. So, okay, last thing I want to do is, so it's May 4th, right? And as Mike Tyson once put it, may the 4th be with you, right? So then all the Star Wars people picked up on it. So today's National Star Wars Day or whatever. And all over my shit, fucking people been posting like just like corny Star Wars jokes. But I'm going to take this opportunity to go a little different, but still stay Star Wars. Now I want you to think about all those fucking Star Wars movies you saw. And then I want you to think about the fucking riots you seen in Baltimore. Even the fucking crummy-ass protest we had in Portland, Oregon. Philadelphia turned it out. Oakland turned it out. Now I want you to think right now. Think of all those fucking movies you saw. All those fucking stormtroopers. And then you look in the eye of those fucking police officers. And you telling me those motherfuckers are no better than a stormtrooper? Those guys aren't cloned? Those guys aren't just fucking savage bounty hunters just sent to oppress you and Chewbacca and fucking Han Solo? So the point I want to bring up, man, is all the time some stupid asshole has to say, but what about the good cops? You know, there's lots of good cops. And I'm going to tell you, there's no such thing as good cops. And to explain to you why there's no such thing as good cops, I'm going to go to the Star Wars Encyclopedia. Oh, man, hold on. It's going to take me 5 seconds. I did. Ryan. Give me the history of the stormtroopers. Watch, I'm going to read this to you. This is going to fucking blow your fucking mind, dude. These words that I use from the fucking Star Wars dictionary to describe fucking stormtroopers. If I didn't tell you I was describing stormtroopers, you would think I was describing the fucking police that are walking the streets right now in Portland, Oregon, Baltimore, Oakland. Man, I see some douche-ass cops in Seattle, too. What up, Seattle? All right, check this out. This is a quote from Darth Vader that starts this. The Empire has a legion of loyal soldiers that are in endless supply. Stormtroopers were the elite soldiers of the Galactic Empire. Like Imperial-class Star Destroyers and TIE Fighters, Stormtroopers served as ever-present reminders of the absolute power of the Empire. These faceless enforcers of the New Order were considered an extension of the Emperor's will, and thus they often use efficient yet unusually unreasonable tactics as a way to keep thousands of star systems through the galaxy in line. At the height of the Empire, stormtroopers were effectively symbols of major authority. Within few exceptions, they were also distinguished by their cool white armor. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Members of the rebels, that's us, had several slang names for the stormtroopers, including white hats, plastic soldiers, snowmen, the boys in white, bucketheads, and plastic boys. Okay, so check this out. I'm not going to keep reading this because I don't think it makes good fucking television. I think I could concisely make the same point. There's no fucking difference between a mindless stormtrooper trying to kill fucking Chewbacca's whole planet and a mindless stormtrooper trying to kill every Jedi than there is a mindless stormtrooper pepper spraying you in your fucking face. So please understand that when you become a stormtrooper, whether... I thought that was pro-logic, my bad. These lights are in my eyes. I did, I swear to God, don't tell Steve. So look, when you're looking at these police and you listen to somebody tell you that these cops are nice or they know a good cop or their neighbor's a good cop, that's not true. Because just like a stormtrooper, you give up your individuality, man. Like you no longer have the right to ask to be judged as an individual. I don't care how many kids you got. I don't care if you mow your fucking lawn. I don't care if you let your neighbor borrow your fucking lawnmower. I don't care if you coach Little League, right? If you work for fucking Darth Vader, dude, you're not fresh. You're not fucking fresh, man. And I'm going to end it at that because we could go all night. All right? Y'all ready to start the goddamn fucking show? Tired of almonds nagging at people. Shut the fuck up, Cliff. Go open and close the door 5 times. That's Cliff's fucking mutant power. Remember I told you guys that we all have mutant powers? Cliff's mutant power is opening and closing doors. Doesn't get him anywhere in life, but he fucking rocks it hard. Like nonstop, just opening and closing doors. All right. Y'all give it up one time, please, for Mr. DJ Spark in the house. Y'all get it one more time for my ninja over there, Mr. Ryan McKenzie, but you can't see him. And now, joining our lineup tonight, we have another star-studded extravaganza. Super funny lady. Showed up last time on Fight Church. Swear to God, ate fluoride right out the fucking tube. Tube said, "Fluoride, dummy." She said, "I don't know what those words mean," and she just ate it. Swear to God, she ate it, but obviously she's still alive, so fluoride must kick ass. Ladies and gentlemen, she's super cool, and she survived a bunch of tweakers that tried to attack her all weekend. The wonderful Miss Grace Sayers. On the one. And now, we had a cancellation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Max Graves was supposed to be here, but he had a family emergency. He said, in my place, I sent Scotty Preston. I said, please, have more family emergencies. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scotty Preston from Raise the Bridges right there. Oh shit, Super Group and Cosmic Bus is in the house, like what? Alright, so I know a lot of you have heard about the attacks on your water. You heard about the droughts in California. You heard about Nestle trying to steal your water in the fucking gorge. But you might not have heard about the West Coast Water Consortium. My guest later on tonight will fucking make you so sad and so scared about your water that you might actually get the fuck off your couch. But I doubt it. Because you fuckers love your couches. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Stroud. All right. My first guest tonight coming up to the stage momentarily is somebody I met when we first started doing the Mike Brown protests. We went to the police station. We shut that shit down. And we drew chalk outline bodies of little kids. And I was like, man, I need to get this guy on Fight Church ASAP. And it's taking us a little while, but it's going to happen tonight. So joined by the Black Rider Liberation Party. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Captain Ogun. Watch how they do this shit. Can I shake that hand? That is so fucking hard. Ryan, Spark, man. We gotta do that shit. Have a seat, please. Welcome to Fight Church, man. Hold on, make sure it's on. Make sure it's on. Yeah. That one's it. Let me see this.
Right. All power to the people.
Yeah. This one's probably better. Go ahead, take that.
This one. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. All right. All power to the people. 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 All right.
What the fuck's up, man?
Man, everything under the sun. Man.
Right?
Everything under the sun is up.
Shit's fucking nuts out here, man.
Yeah, man, it's real. It's real. You know, real life is hitting. It's really hard. You know, real life ain't on Facebook. It's what we out here in the streets.
Yes, absolutely not on Facebook. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Right. My name is Captain Ogun from the Black Riders Liberation Party, Portland chapter. Our mother chapter is out there in Oakland. Shout out to the Black Riders across the nation, out in Chicago, New York. Ghana, Africa. You know, we got Seattle, we got Nevada, and everything else. So shout out to the Black Riders out there, man, and every Panther in the Pew Newton Gun Club. Everybody pushing the line for you know, armed self-defense from this capitalist, imperialistic, you know, society that we live in. So I was
fuck
born
with
and
that?
raised, huh?
You fuck with that?
Fuck with what?
Like the Huey P.
Oh
Huey
yeah,
P.
yeah,
Newton
the gun club, man. That's my people out there. You
Trying
know?
to get armed?
Yeah, we getting armed. We gonna get armed. You know, I can't say what we is now. I ain't doing that, but on air. But you know, we definitely.
Oh man, I wasn't
everything.
dry snitching. I'm
Oh
just
no,
saying,
not at
guys,
all. Oh,
you-
not at all.
you-
I didn't take it like that. You know what I mean? But you know, you definitely gotta be careful dealing with the situation that we dealing with, because they will take anything with COINTELPRO to know, you know, to build up a case for anything. You know, so if I say that I am armed, then that's pretty much incriminating myself right there, then and there.
Oh man, the
So,
pigs watch this
They
show.
watch it. I know they watch it. They watch it. I know they do. I know.
Okay.
I know. You know, and I have no problem with being on here because, like I said, I'm an advocate for armed self-defense and everything else, and being with arms, you know, with the Second Amendment. But they like to try to get that out of there, especially with, you know, building up, you know, laws and stuff to stop minorities, especially for carrying arms and carrying guns. So, you know, we got to be careful with that. Like I said, I was born and raised here, you know, in '79, so I missed a lot of the '60s movement that my mother was. My mother was a Panther as well. You know, she kept that from me. It's kind of funny. She kept that from me, and I have a different name other than what was grew up with my brother and my mother. Yeah, so I have a different name because in '79, it was the height of everything. You know, Assata Shakur, she broke out of prison at '79. My mother was a Muslim, and she left the Nation of Islam because she was too radical. You know what I mean? And I realized I came to find that out later on, and she said, I always knew this day would find you, because it was my birthright to be a Panther. You know, and she was pushing the movement here and stuff as well. Like I said, at '79, Assata Shakur broke out of prison, and she became a fugitive of the country and whatnot. So at that point, it was a lot of you know, radical movement going on in Portland, Oregon, with Kent Ford and a lot of other Panthers that he actually started it here.
I just learned about Kent Ford tonight.
Did you?
Yeah. My best friend in the world, his name totally escapes me, from the other spot. What's the lady's name from the other spot? Nikki. Oh my God, Frogman's in the fucking house.
Frogman in the building.
Frogman's in the house. Yeah, Nikki just told me about Kent Ford today a little bit, man. Oh, there she is, the lovely Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Yeah. She said she ran into his dad at Wendy's.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. That's ill.
She was like, Jesse, are you going into this interview without knowing shit? I was like, kinda. She's like, all right, well, let me at least drop Kent Ford on you.
Okay.
And his dad eats at Wendy's.
Right, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So your mom helped establish this in the late 70s, and you were just a kid.
Yeah, it was.
Do you remember, like, did it seem like y'all were on some fucking extra shit?
Nah, yeah, it was. You know, I mean, like I said, she was very secretive, man, and I realized I picked up a lot of traits from her, and I didn't know why. You know, like I said, she changed my name, and I became you know, like I said, a Paul.
Man, go ahead and eat that mic, man.
Yeah, like, you know,
There you
I came
go.
to Paul from like my original family name, the last name. So my brother got my father's last name. I got a different name because she knew that name was synonymous with being radical. So she wanted to change my name, and my name is actually, you know, a Swahili name. And she gave me that name to keep me under the radar. And the only person that has my name was me and my nephew. So we became the leaders of this new generation of leaders for my personal family. And I knew something wasn't right because I wasn't sure why she left the Nation of Islam, but I knew that you will be kicked out like Buddhists. You do certain things and they don't like that, so they will kick you out. I'm like, why you kicked out? And now it comes to realize that she was just more radical. The same thing that Brother Malcolm X did, the reason why they kicked out, and he started the FOI, the Fruit of Islam. So she was still on that militant, and they wasn't really with that. You know what I mean? They was causing a ruckus because of the oppression that was in. So that's pretty much the base of how I came to find out that I
Okay.
came into this.
Okay, so now let's fast forward. Now you're pretty active right now.
Yeah.
How would you describe your level of activism? What do you do?
My level of activism right now, I am a black nationalist. You know what I mean? I am pushing for my people to have a nation and have a comfort and support for them. Now the thing is that like with the Panthers, the reason why they made it all melanin and all black is because they felt that we have a dire need to support ourselves. You can have little
man,
Italy,
Go ahead and
Mexico,
eat that fucking microphone, man.
little everything. You know
Those
what I mean?
people
But
back
when
there
we
ain't
get-
hearing you.
When we get our
There you go.
our nationalism on and say we want a little Africa, we become racist. We have to include everybody else in our stuff. But when Jewish people do it, when Asians people do it, when Russian people do it exclusively, it's all right. But when we say we want something that need to be all black, you racist. Now, some people might not believe this, but when I sat in a BSU, a Black Student Union meeting, students from a certain high school said they couldn't have on Black History Month an assembly with all black people because they said that the principal said they had to integrate every nationality in their stuff. Now I couldn't believe that, and the principal really pushed that
Where
on
was
these
that at?
students. I want to say Wilson.
I was
wanna
thinking it
say
was Wilson.
I
Hey, can
wanna
we
say
get that door closed? I don't know what's going on with that haunted door. Oh, wheelchair? My bad.
Oh, right. Not accessible. Gotta make that accessible, y'all.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's
It's only
pretty
accessible
much
to wheelchairs and ghosts right now.
ghosts.
We should lock that though until somebody else actually needs it. Hey man, can I get you another drink?
Man, I'm good. I'm good
Okay.
right now. Yeah, appreciate you.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so that was it. Wilson High School.
Yeah, Wilson High School. You know,
That's where the homie Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus
exactly. I
organizes
was
the
sitting in
Black
the
Student
PSU.
Union. Shout out Marcus.
Shout out Marcus Cooper, man. Shout out Marcus Cooper, man. That's my guy. You know, he out. I think he's still out in Cali, or they might be back right now. So
But he's
sat in the
crunk.
PSU.
You know what? I had him on the show right here.
I seen the
challenged
interview.
him
I
to a
seen it.
dance battle.
I seen that.
He got scared.
I seen that.
Man,
Cooper.
say he wasn't scared, Marcus.
Hey Cooper, man. Hey man, say,
Say
it
he
ain't
wasn't
so.
scared.
Say
He
it
was
wasn't
scared.
so, man. You
I
might
was
do.
like, we could just crunk it out right there. I've never done it, but it doesn't look too hard. I've had seizures before, man.
Right.
No, I'm teasing. No. Hey, maximum respect, man. Okay, so as part of the Black National Movement, when you say you want a black nation, where are you gonna put it?
You know, it's land and property all over the place, man. You can buy land. It's actually towns for sale that people don't even know about. You know what I mean?
For
They're
real?
actually selling towns and stuff. You know, so a lot of times we got caught up, and I was part of the situation as well. Being sleep, we call sleep. Everybody know what sleep is. You become sleep, then you become enlightened or awakened to certain information. You know, and a lot of the things that the government like to keep us melanin people sleep with is bullshit. VH1, Love and Hip Hop. Just negative propaganda to keep our people in a certain state of just sleep and not aware of social information. You know what I mean? Like, there's towns here, but they weren't worried about a Mimi and Nico sex tape. This is what my people is worried about. This is what I have. This is my drive in my heart to break them from being so concerned with is negative bullshit that the white supremacy elite like to feed us and keep our people asleep. So they gave us Menace to Society. We might think that's a cool ass movie. I did as a youth, but at the end of the day, what you're doing and you're propagating, you're perpetuating that it's all right to go out there and be a gangster and shoot shit. Now the thing is that it's all right to be a advocate to say what's going on in the hood. So we had NWA, we had Public Enemy, we had people talking about what's really going on. Now it's being glorified. Don't get my kids know I'm in love with the cocoa, all that bullshit. Now I went from selling drugs because we didn't put drugs in our hood. We didn't put guns in our hood. So now you went from being a means of survival to now it's like a cool thing to do drugs, and they play this shit on the radio. My kids tell me I'm in love with the cocoa. I gotta tell them what the fuck cocoa is. Trap queen, they want to know what a trap queen is. You got 16-year-olds, 13-year-olds talking about trap queen, and this little chick ain't sold a drug in her life. She never been in a drug house. So now she talking about trap queen. You never did that. Stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? So this is the information and the propaganda they feed our people, and this is how they keep us distracted because it has a catchy beat. But in Woodstock, they understood to get the youth to follow the music and Public Enemy, they was listening to Fight the Power. You know what I mean? They was listening to the stuff that caused the uprising. They realized that these youth, these young ones, when you see this stuff in Baltimore, these kids is out here pushing the line. They know that the music would make them do that. So now they took that cerebral kind of music from them and gave them "I'm in love with the Coco." Don't give them that "Fight the Power." Promote death, death and destruction in your hood. That Bobby Smurder song, I'm pulling out guns. I have to explain to my kids that shit ain't right. He's talking about killing people that look like you. Now his ass is in jail facing murder because he really tried to live up to his shit. Art imitates life, right? So Bobby Smurder sitting in his office, what we call jail cell now, and while Epic ain't even reached out to him. His record label ain't reached out to him at all. So we have to know that this shit that they trying to push on us, this shit ain't right. I'm not a fan of Young Thug. I'm not a fan of none of this bullshit they put on the radio.
All right. How about this thought? So last Wednesday was the 23-year anniversary of the Rodney King verdict and the subsequent riots, right? Now, at that time, what you had to give to the people was some sincere voices. I'm going to speak to Ice Cube. I'm going to speak to Ice-T. I'm going to speak to Public Enemy. But I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to go back in time. There was a man named Constantine, and Constantine became the emperor of the Roman Empire, right? This motherfucker ran all the Catholics, right?
Roman Empire.
He ran the whole Roman Empire. Moved that shit from Byzantium, moved it, renamed it Constantinople, right? But what was his problem? The Christians. The Christians were like occupiers, right? The Christians were like these radical groups that were squeezing the Roman Empire in. They were squeezing the Roman Empire in so tight that they were having to hire barbarians and then cry about having to sleep next to the barbarians in a campsite because how bad the barbarians farted and snored, right? They really had the fucking Roman Empire right on its fucking heels. Then Attila the Hun came through, had those motherfuckers scared as shit. Then what happened? Constantine, with his brilliant-ass, genius, sinister mind, decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to embrace Christianity right now. I'm going to see a vision in the sky. Now, why is that important? None of that might seem important to you guys if you're not history nerds, but this is why it's important. Constantine stopped the influx of the Christian influence by giving them money. If I build you, look, if you hate me and I build you a beautiful, opulent church with stained glass and beautiful frescoes and I do some shit, are you still going to talk shit about me every day? I bet you shut the fuck up. Well, you are a dick, but I bet you shut the fuck up. And I bet you shut the fuck up. And I bet a lot of you would shut the fuck up because you would rationalize that to yourself. Well, I could probably better help my family and I could just work undercover. But that's what they do. They shit on you and they shut you down by giving you money. Now, let's fast forward to 1992 after Rodney King shit. What was everybody bumping? Wicked by Ice Cube. Man, Tupac had just fucking got beat up by the cops. He came out with the Holla If You Hear Me shit, right?
You hear me and Trap.
Okay, now think about Fight the Power. Think about Cop Killer. Think about Fuck the Police. What does Ice Cube do for a living right now? That motherfucker plays an off-duty police officer in Are We There Yet Too?
Indeed.
You think that fool's gonna speak up anymore, man? You think that dude's gonna really write any more songs about stop giving me checks, stop paying me money? No, of course he's not. What they do to Ice-T? What does Ice-T do? Ice-T wrote Cop Killer.
Cop Killer, now he's a cop in New York.
Now he's a television cop, man. A primetime television dick. A flatfoot. Nobody likes flatfoots. Flavor Flav, man. Yeah. Man, they made him so bad.
Yeah, they exploited that dude all the way out.
Man, when New York's got more street cred than Flav now,
yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
So that's what they did. They did the exact same thing. And look, they're going to do that to all of you, too. As soon as any of you try to start shining, they're going to come at you with that Uber money.
Yeah, we call that the house Negro. House Negro, like Malcolm X said, the house
that.
Negro. I know you can't, but
I'm Jewish, so I can say
the house Negro versus
pyramid,
the field Negro. You know what I mean?
Jews.
The house Negro was in the house, and of course he wasn't on the plantation and stuff. So he was like, why would I leave this? Why would I leave this lifestyle? I'm in the house with master. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the field Negro who's getting whooped and beat on and every day. He's trying to escape. You have the one sellout. Now understand this. A black face in a high place don't mean freedom. I don't give a damn if Obama's he's in a White House. It's not about where you from, it's where you at, right? So he's in the White House, so who cares if he's black? Who the fuck gives a fuck? He's in the White House. He's going to do what already been pre-planned and destined for him to do. I'm not falling for no facade or no bullshit because you want to put a black face in a high place. So when you put a black face in the plantations master's house, he will then tell on his people who's trying to get free. So I don't trust Ice Cube, like you said, in Ice-T, because they put a black face and you screaming all this extra fuck the police and everything else, and you know what we going through. And I understand that you can probably put yourself in a position just like black cops put themselves, or European cops as well, put themselves in the fraternity, but the fraternity is flawed. So if you put yourself into the elite of Hollywood, you might get in there with good intentions, but they script is going to fuck you up because that fraternity wants you to portray a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm don't fall for none of that extra Ice Cube, and they to me they agents.
That's the word, fraternity.
Fraternity.
That's the perfect word. Hey man, but there's good stormtroopers, right?
You know what? Nah. A
You
snake
ain't winning
is a
the
snake.
Pontiac 2000 with that.
Not at all, man. A snake is a snake. My big homeboy, shout out to FT, told me a snake is a snake. You got a poisonous snake, you got a constrictor snake. At the end of the day, you're going to take your chances to put your hand out, they still snakes. Now, when a white cop or a black cop get into that fraternity, they might legitimately try to change this world. But that whole fraternity was flawed when they was actually originally slave catchers to begin with. That's how cops start. They was out there trying to catch my people. So at the end of the day, you can get in there, but the fraternity's fucked up. So if you the elite, you know, you the like the chief of you the sergeant on whatever. I'm a good person. I'm a good cop. I'm in this for a good ass reason. But he decides to go into pro and break some shit. I can't tell on him. Now I had an officer at Tim Wise meeting, a sheriff. Oh, he's retired and everything else. He's doing community work and everything else. But he sent me and my comrade in there, and he spoke to us, and he told me, Aaron Campbell, everybody know Aaron Campbell in the city was killed by a police officer.
Throw him up. Throw him up for Aaron Campbell.
Aaron
and
Campbell.
Everybody.
Everybody for Aaron Campbell.
Man, the show would be 4 hours long if we told everybody's name.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So when I had him talk to me about Aaron Campbell, to me and my comrade, he literally told me that officers came up to him and said that that was a murder. But they would never come out and admit it admittedly. You know what I mean? Openly. So to me, they just as fucking bad. Now, with this Eric Gardner case, I'm pretty sure everybody thought every cop was European. Now, when I say a black face is not in a high place, does not mean freedom. 3 of those officers was black.
Don't mean shit.
Don't mean shit.
Don't
That
mean
fraternity
shit.
is fucked up. So that's what that is. You know what I mean? I don't believe
That's
in
probably
none
the
of
only
that.
reason they got indicted.
Right.
Because 3 of them were black. If
Right.
they were all white, they probably would have got away with it.
And let's be clear, Zimmerman was
just like in
charged,
New
not,
York.
not convicted.
Just like in New York after they choked out homeboy Eric Garner.
Eric Garner, yeah.
What? Two cops got shot, right?
Right.
What? A black one and a hella Asian
And a
one,
hella
man.
Asian one.
Yeah, you know white cops get shot.
No,
Look, so
well, we actually
so-
just had one in a minute.
So check this out, cops. I know you watched the show. We already got video.
We
You
see.
telling us you watch Fight Church, so we don't give a fuck. So we're not gonna talk about Eric Garner. I mean, we're not gonna talk about you know who I want to talk about?
Freddie Gray.
Nope.
There you go.
Chris Dorner. So we're not gonna talk about Chris Dorner. But I want you to think about, at these times, man, I want you to think about the fact that people are thinking about Chris Dorner, but they're too scared to talk about Chris Dorner and too scared to ask anybody else to talk about Chris Dorner. But I tell you, what camera am I on, man? I got 3 middle fingers for all you fucking cameras. I got one for each of you. For real. I got one for each of you.
Cold
Fuck
ass.
all you cops with your weak-ass pepper spray.
Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Oink, oink. Yeah.
Fuck you. Damn, I wish I could get down with some shit like that. Okay, so shit's wilding out, man. What's the next move?
Man, the next move for us is just organizing our people, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, we'll be picking off. I don't know if anybody follow the Black Panthers or whatnot, but like I said, this is the Black Riders Liberation Party, New Generation Black Panthers, and this is the Portland chapter. I'm captain of this chapter. And our whole goal right now is just to unify our people because we got building to do that's been throughout years of, just separation and disunity. So right now, I'm just like, that's all we are focused on is just building our people up. We got free self-defense program every Saturday to where, it's all melanin only. And that's not to discriminate anybody. We're just saying that we need something for us. And it's not just self-defense. It's families in there.
All self-defense
Just building.
matters.
All self-defense matters, hashtag. You know, so all self-defense matters. You know, and like I said, it's just for us, and like we have real building to do because there's a lot of families that's you know, dismantled because of a lot of systematic problems. You know, we just had one of the comrades, her daughter ran away. I don't really know why, but it's like so many family problems that's systematic from you know, other situations. You know, so we just gotta be trying to build our people up, and that's it. You know what I mean? Right now, my focus ain't really on the police. When I'm faced with oppression, or opposition, we'll meet that with opposition. You know, so right now, my focus ain't really on the cops and on the pigs and on that bullshit, even though I know they out there. I just know that right now it's time to get ready. You know what I mean? So when you see my comrades out there, just know that we getting ready. Now, that doesn't mean that, you know, we against Europeans, against anybody. You know what I'm saying? We are from the 60s. We take off from where the 60s Panthers left off, and it's all power to all people. White power to white people. Black don't really need it because you got the power. But, you know, Puerto Rican power to Puerto Rican people, Asian power to Asian people. We all need to be empowered at some point to where we are self-sufficient in this capitalistic ass country to where we can self-sustain our own. So I'm all for like the tomato thing and everything else. Like, we need to plant our own food, we need to grow our own food and be self-sufficient. Now, when I say that, you know, I am for separatism but not segregation, the way that America is right now, and I'm so tired of dealing with racism, that I am a firm believer in just getting away from Europeans. Now, that's not a bad thing because I'm not saying that I won't ever come kick it with you.
That's going to kill the tourism.
It will, you know, but I was going to say, this is my dude. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to come. But for me to go out to my land where my people live at, if we got to deal with our own problems and police our own self and say that, look, man, if this dude fucked up, then we got to see about him. We got to discipline him ourselves.
Are you talking a model like an Indian reservation style?
I mean, that's the blueprint.
And your own,
they did it as a nation.
Council,
they did that shit as a nation
become
to
like
get
a
their
sovereign,
own shit.
become like
a sovereign state.
A
sovereign state within the state.
Fuck, I'm so down with that, man.
A sovereign state within the state.
Even though you won't let me hang out, I'll just try to help.
Hey, man, look, like I said, but the thing about our program is that it's just for building us. But when we have movie night, we play Hidden Colors and certain things like that. This is open to all the community because I do believe in the solidarity. You know what I mean? I do firmly believe in the solidarity. Jesse, no, I do. You know what I mean? I firmly believe in the solidarity. It's just like we just have to have something for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the basis of it. So if we go to our land, go kick it with our people. They can no longer, because you go through all the news blogs, you see all the videos and shit, and get nothing, even the Mayweather fight, nothing but racist stuff. So if you got everything to talk about black on black crime, like white on white crime don't exist, you've been fooled to think that like black on black crime, why are you so mad about the cops killing people when you're killing each other? Well, we have white on white crime too, so who gave us this black on black crime? You know what I mean? So if we take that shit away from people, now you have to focus on the little kids shooting up the schools. You have to focus on white crime, and now you can't point the finger at us. I'm just tired of being my people pointed the finger at, even our people pointing the finger back at themselves. Don't think it's just Europeans saying, what about black on black crime? Black people do it too. You know what I mean? But my thing is, with this black on black crime, you have had violence since the history of man. That shit clearly ain't going to go nowhere. It's not going to go nowhere.
Okay. This is the hard part right now. All right. Nobody get mad at me. I'm going to ask you, because every guest I come on, I ask them a real last question. Okay. There's a term called stratigraphy, man. And it's like this pecking order, right? And I feel like within the equality movement, everybody wants to close the door behind them, right? White dudes want to get that economic equality, and as soon as they get that, close the door.
Close the door.
White women want to get that white women equality, close the door. Black people want to get that black equality, close the door, and then diss homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? That's my hard question of the day. Man, could you address that? Because I see that's rampant. I see that's rampant within, on one hand, and on one hand I see a lot of my black brothers and sisters asking for equality, but then I see them denying it and just being blatantly homophobic. Do you know? And look, I had some sisters on, and I asked them the same question a couple weeks ago. So it's something that we struggle with a lot. So could you address that, please?
I can definitely address that, man. Me myself, I have no problem with homosexual people at all. Now, one thing that I know, if you ever follow me on Facebook, that I either bang out hard, which in layman for I will go against. Yeah, I will bang out either on the Christian religion, or else I will go hard on homosexuality.
Okay, let me just remind you. Whatever you're about to say is forever. There's
It's
3
forever.
cameras.
It's recorded.
Okay.
So like I said, I have no problem with homosexuality. What I have a problem with is the gender. When I talk about the gay agenda being forced on the black man, a lot of people don't really believe it. But there is media, and everybody know that media will always play a song. Everybody watch Lucy. You watch that, and you get it's music. They will put these images in your head, no matter subconsciously whether you believe it or not. Now, the thing about it is that a lot of black people will pay attention, like I said, to the propaganda of VH1, music, everything else. No matter if you don't think it affects you, it still affects you subconsciously. I don't care what nobody say. This is scientific reason why people put stuff in music. You know what I mean? Now, the thing about it is, I'm against the agenda. If I look at it and I break down the whole agenda of it, Atlanta, ATL with the VH1, it comes out of Atlanta. Everything there in Atlanta is very homosexual. You will walk down the street and see people look like me, thugs. I mean, straight up. They might have a couple guns on them, but these men is holding hands. That is the mecca of that. Yeah. When you see LeBron James, everybody see that LeBron James commercial with Progressive? He had the Flow. Everybody know Flow, right? From Progressive commercials. Why is the highest paid athlete, one of the best athletes in his time, forced to put on a dress to sell insurance? As if him playing basketball and winning championships and everything else and rings and shit is not enough to sell insurance. Why does he have to put on Flo's dress? Is that not an agenda? Now, I have people telling me that Jaden Smith, I've seen a couple pictures, he's wearing dresses and everything else. Now, they said he's trolling. I wasn't really hip on trolling. I'm a hood dude. I'm real. Don't play no games with me and shit. I don't know nothing about that. Put it out there just so people can follow me shit. Like, get it because you got that talent. That, to me, that's like me and you making a rap beef, but we talking about it. Hey, man, we going to put out this beef-ass record so we can sell some more records because people ain't paying attention to us.
Right.
People ain't paying attention to us, so we got to do some shit. So if he's just out there trolling, putting on dresses, now my kids watched Karate Kid. They watched him. They looked up to this dude. Now if he's just putting on a dress just to raise awareness or whatever else for sexuality, I don't know what the fuck he's doing it for. Now my kids are confused because they don't understand what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? Now they see is they idol wearing a dress. Now they saying it's okay to do it.
So do you see it as, okay, so if I'm to understand what you're saying, which I think I do, you're seeing it less of as a fad and more of a systemic and planned effeminization and demasculation of black people?
Definitely. Case in point.
Elaborate, please.
The woman who beat her kid on the news, right? You seen that? The woman who beat her kids at the riot? This comes straight from the Willie Lynch syndrome. It's Willie Lynch letter, who was actually wrote by a black man. It's a professor, yeah? Now, when that woman beat her kid, and by rightful, she has this natural ability to protect him. She wanted to protect him, right? Now, if you read the insert from the Willie Lynch letter, it will clearly say that to break a horse or to break a dog, you would have to then break the mother. The mother would then break the children. If you ever raise dogs, the mother that's housebroken will then break the puppies. The puppies will get nudged, go to the owner, go to the master. You then reverse the roles. The woman becomes independent, and the child becomes mentally weak but physically strong, right? So because that she's independent, the mother's independent, and she will then emasculate the son to protect him. So what she did is that she beat that boy on TV, and then after that paraded him around and exploited him with taking interviews and doing pictures, and that's why you see her hugged up with Anderson Cooper or whatever, and he looked very upset. Now, think about this. When will he ever stand up for what he believes in again? Because he know mama is going to come for me. Mama's going to pull me back into the womb and take care of me because she's independent. Now, if the daughter go stand up for what she wanted to believe in, feminist rights and everything else, she'd be all fucking gun-ho, sending her out there to go do whatever the hell she need to do. Look at the Willie Lynch syndrome, and it correlates right into what she said and what we're talking about. She emasculated her son. He's got his head down, and she's smiling. Now it comes out they dogged her. 6 baby moms, 6 baby daddies, and everything else. That's what happened. Even with the little boy who broke the police car, the window. He's got $500,000 bond and looking at life in prison. How did they catch him? His stepfather told him, turn yourself in. Now you're mad. Let the kids do what they need to do. If you don't believe in it, take your ass out there and go fight with them. You hear me? Go out there and go fight with your kids. Stand for something. If you don't stand for something, we all know you fall for anything.
Man, I use so much of your time already. You know what? This shit ain't going nowhere anytime soon. I would love to have you back on before we go on summer break, man. Like another month or something. Let's get you back on because this shit ain't going to get no better, and I feel like we just ran out of time. Look, since we talked about hip-hop, the way I'm going to send you off right now, I'm going to ask you to give us some music recommendations beside X-Clan and Paris because we already bump X-Clan around here and sometimes Paris. Man, who else, man?
Man, you know, I'm really into my local dudes, man. I got Mike Capes, Glenn Wacko, man. Shout out to them dudes, man.
Glenn, Mike, Rashid.
Yeah, Rashid, you know what I mean? Mike, and right now, more mainstream, man, Dead Prez, man. Immortal Technique. Get into these people. Yeah, Mike Crenshaw. That's what I was talking about, Mike Crenshaw. Get into these people who's really going to kind of push you to think. Become a critical thinker. Critical thinker, man, you should be thinking about not the things, question the things that you do know, but question the things that you don't know. Or vice versa. Question things you don't know, but everything that you think you do, question that shit again, because it might not be what you think it is. I was always taught in religion, it was forced on me. I was going to Christian churches, but I was taught, don't question God, don't question Jesus. Well, goddamn, why you give me a brain to think? I don't understand. That shit didn't make sense off top. Just say what you're going to say, follow him, do what you do. You're not leading me through no blind faith about no mythical person, man, and, you know, that's a whole nother subject.
Man,
like
next time you come on, we're getting into Blue-Eyed Jesus.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll talk about Blue-Eyed Jesus for a long time. I don't get that shit. Hey, so last thing I want you to do, plug your team, plug everybody that came to support you tonight, and then tell us how we can find you if we want to follow along with your adventures.
Follow me along, man. You can follow, shout out to the Black Riders Liberation Party, all my comrades in the building. Shout out to Hush Wrist, my cousin, she's in the building. You know what it is. Shout out to Fight Church. Shout out to all the audience members. Shout out to Frogman and the ninja back there, you know. So, and the DJ, you know, like I said, man, we still here to spread love, man. So shout out to all my comrades across the nation. Man, keep the revolutionary spirit alive and going on. Keep the fight strong. And anybody who rocking with us in solidarity, rock with us. You know what I mean? And we love y'all. We're going to take care of y'all and everything else that we can possibly do.
Word, that's a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Captain Ogun and the Black Rider Liberation Party. Maximum respect, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get these people some soda pops or something. Okay, look, we're going to take a cigarette break. We're going to come back with a little bit of music from Scotty Preston. Then we're going to come back with an interview that will scare the fuck out of you if you like water. Swear to God, I got an interview that'll blow your fucking mind. One more time for the Black Rider Liberation Party. Yeah! Yeah! One more time for DJ Spark. And check this out. I got tomatoes. Hey, Jelani, man, everybody's got to come get a tomato. You got to get a tomato and you got to take a picture. Everybody here gets one tomato each. And you got to take a picture with Spark over there.
Clips reload, my crown is gold, young and old. Come and join me in my dialogue. Dig it. Another teen got clean in the bloody morgue. So slap me some skins when I enter your perimeter. The Panthers in, guerrilla warfare must begin. Cool. Sometime a coffee, get cool. I got coffee.
Everybody come up if you don't got a tomato plant. Come get your special tomato plant. Frogman, come get your tomato plant and take a picture. It'll take you 1 second. Grab a tomato plant. Hey! Get your tomato plant, Greg. Get your tomato plant, Greg's friend. I'm Justin. Nice to meet you. Come on, it's like an egg baby. Everybody gets one.
Man, listen, won't you come down with a little verse like
Come
this,
get one,
man?
please. I'm Jesse. You give everybody gets one each. There you go. Everybody get one tomato plant each. One. Now you gotta take a picture. I'll pick one. We're having a conversation.
Cause mama say don't gamble for money. Across the street another Fino D's off nose can. That's the neighborhood. They sell drugs and rhyme. Yesterday
Get that,
a guy
Mark?
off his bike and died.
Come on, Scotty, get yours.
Thank
you. Hey, I know not everybody got their tomato plant. Hey, Black Riders, man, come get a tomato plant. Come on, man, you can plant that shit on a deck, in a garden. Free tomatoes. Tomatoes cost more than weed these days. Pick one and then just take a little picture. Hey, man, come get a tomato plant, take a picture.
That's the sound of the beats trying to get me, daddy.
Yeah.
But what I got, I can hide when I hear the shots. Be on my block, so I keep my biscuit in my socks.
Absolutely. Come get a tomato plant. Take a picture. Yeah, you gotta take a picture.
So what it be? Challenging my destiny. Impressing me with silly metaphors. I burn like
Look like you're happy about it.
So come on, baby, light my fire like I know you can. And I be like, pressing no lyrics and shit just like the man.
Right.
So understand
Come on,
the
man. Come, you gotta
beginning
get one.
Cause the monkey on my back,
What up,
he be
sister?
acting like my friend.
And
with
then
the
in August, we have a giant coach drive right across the street. It's like a 10 barbecue across the street to raise school coats for kids that don't have any. So we'll treat it like the county fair, and whoever gets the biggest.
I've been there, thrown in the fire, but we never getting burnt up. Me Shaki Shaka, I've been there, thrown in the fire, but we never getting burnt. The streets got my back.
The fuck
I got
outta
the streets
here.
back. Let's react with gunshot. Black Panther got my back. The
Grab
streets
that
got my
shit.
back. I got the streets back. Watching out for the beast. That rose in white. We came first. Pick your flavor. Watch your star get burst. Bomb up a precinct. Put the cop on reverse.
Bring that shit back and win some shit. Who doesn't have one yet? Oh, Nikki, get yours. Oh, great. Listen, you guys, while the music's down, here's the rules. Everybody gets one tomato plant. The winner at the end of summer in August will get $100, $200 grand prize. But look, once a week, you got to take a picture of your tomato plant. $200, coolest. It'll be a vote. It'll just be like a vote. Like, we'll put them all up and people can vote on like who's the best. And then we'll save the seeds from the winner and we'll do it again next year. So everybody's got to grab one and take a picture. Everybody gets one each. Hey, only rule is no GMOs, man. Don't use no Roundup, no DDT. Just use slug shells. Come on, everybody. Everybody needs to do it. We need 100 people in this picture. We still have like 40 of these. Come get one, brother. Hey, everybody, that's your egg baby, too. If you kill it, you don't get another one, and you're a fucking loser. Right? The best tomato ever. Thank you. Next. Absolutely, man. Take that home and plant it. Oh, and here's something else very important, you guys. If any of you have a garden space, right, but you need help turning the soil over or turning it into a garden, reach out to me. We got programs that will help you. I promise. We got programs. We'll go turn all your soil over. We'll make a garden for you. We'll have a garden party. We'll bring beer and smoke pot. For real, that's what we do, right, Pete? Anybody else does not? Jess, you ain't got one? Stop being a buster. You got to get in here. Then pick it up and put it back. Just get in the fucking picture. Just say you killed it. Okay, fine. I'm not an arm twister. I got work to do, like smoking. Okay, hey, we're going to come back in like seriously like 5 minutes with music from Scotty Preston. Then we're going to come back with the interview with Ryan Stroud that will scare the bejesus out of you. Give it up one more time for DJ Spark. Give it up 0 times for the police.
That's the Check out the message in a rough style. The real criminal on the scene. Music for undercover and they want DJ. But just cause me a black man, they want check me.
Yo, this your man, Boys the 5'9". This your dude, Crooked Eye. And then jump off Joe Beezy. That's Joel Ortiz. Y'all already know. Slaughter.
Little niggas get your weight up. Fuck y'all, pay up. My paws just as slick as my dick and both stay up. Nicer than me, say what? Wait up, straight up. I finish niggas right off the bat like a layup. I seen a lot of come, I seen a lot of go. But y'all know where I'm from. BR-double-O, you know the rest pimpin'. Yeah, I was bred different. Here come Pops with the NY pop. You know the leg limping. My ice mug frozen till it's stiff. Grimy nigga might want hold on to your bitch. I got away with women. I faithfully play with women. Let him suck on his bottle and pray that I throw a baby in him. I might just throw him a gold crunch. Pour a cup of EJ and light up a dro blunt. I was never soft. Never saw me flinching when they letting off. Never had to retaliate cause I set it off.
Y'all already know. Slaughter out.
Y'all know my name, bitch. Never change up my language. I'm just a rich nigga from a city that's bankrupt. First we take oath, then I'm pulling turquoise strings in my LeBron courts and Turks and Caicos. I came from wicked chair fame wearing short sets. I learned that money can't buy happiness, but I decided I'd rather do all my crying in a Corvette. Make a dollar buy a suit, have a child and have him follow suit. Waving that weather change thing, make the winter fall. Coming through with everything to lose, taking everything from you know. Let him finish his fall in his drawers and pray that he land on a minute hand in my Hublot. I'm about that art of war gospel, that Basquiat Picasso drawing a Roscoe. Using the blood of a mutual thug was told Doslo. Your money on me, bet it all. You know I'ma set it off.
Let's get the small talk and get right to the wealth. Truth is, I give a fuck, but it's right to myself. Fuck out, fuck out, fuck out, fuck out, fuck out.
Echo in the ghetto, we try to keep it mellow, gotta metal, say a safe tuck place, a spade is a spade, if a joker come up out of his face, here comes the ace, murder at the dance hall, plum, 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 you better have a fast draw, you got that glass jaw, why these young niggas wildin', it seems like living in the city is like living on an island, it's hot.
Come visit me, it's real, I racket, had to wield my ratchet just to build my racket, these youngsters ain't X'in', they running up and they clacking, assassins gassing, how you gasping for your last one on some, when the dough get low and so, gun hand jumpy, better hope it don't, how you bent like Gumby with your pokey gone, and an enormous hole from the 44 or the fever.
Raw been thuggin', start off shoddy, hacksaw Jim Duggins. The Remington, 1187 in the Pennington, 50 cal long, can't fit him in the minivan. I hit him from outside of the city span, quicker than any man. It's a showdown, I knew he wouldn't come either. I ain't a gangster, got gun fever.
Check.
Turn one of them all the way down. Just turn it all the way down.
Check.
I light 'em up like a junkie for where my reefer. This is gun sex and I'm a skeeter, not a leaker.
Soon as I pull my heater, I'm your leader. Either you eager to beat or we gon' see if you a
Young
bleeder.
D, yo, gun fever will leave you running cheater. Your tongue keep weaving and I'll leave your lungs bleeding. Needing some stitches, the cops need descriptions, depictions of the crime scene, asking who did it. Seeing this vicious cycle in my vision keeps me suspicious of passerbys and citizens. Full pack pistols in their pocket for protection from predators. You never know when they might set it off.
Yeah, Rockefeller, y'all. Check. Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather falls. Just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got.
And it's your last chance for a little while. If you don't have a tomato plant, come and get your tomato plant, please, and take a picture.
Tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter.
Hey, Darcy.
Chrome stocks beaming. Through my peripheral, I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Niggas are spinning. What's the
Okay.
meaning? I'm leaning on any nigga intervening with the center of my money machining. My cup runneth over with hundreds. I'm one of the best niggas that done it. 6 digits and running.
Pat,
Y'all
you
niggas
need one.
don't want
Marley,
it.
take
I
your
got the
picture.
Godfather flow, the Don Juan, the
Yeah, stand in
Marco.
front of
Swear
that,
to
take a
God, don't
picture.
get it
Pat,
fucked
come
up.
get one. You can win the contest, bro. You get one plant. Make that the baddest fucking plant ever. This one's mine. This one's mine.
Cause you can't knock the hustle.
It's the worst one, but it's got a screw face on it. All right, Marley, move. Let Pat take this picture. Stand right there. Get your little snapshot. Oh, you got one yet?
I'm deep in the South.
Come get yours.
Top game, bouncing on the highway.
You ain't got one yet? Come on.
Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your words fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, it's right. You better learn. Why I play with fire, you burn. We get together like a choir to acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms, produce G's like sperm. To legs spread like germs. I got extensive hoes with expensive clothes, and I sip fine wines and spit vintage flows, but y'all know.
Who doesn't have a tomato plant yet?
Yeah, cause you
Come
can't
get your
knock the
tomato plant. You can't be a cool kid without a tomato plant. Okay, go kill that music real quick. We got an important announcement.
Can't knock the hustle. Yeah, y'all
All right. Yo, check this out, Fight Church. Hey, tonight's a very special night. Yo, there's one person in this room that has been to every single Fight Church except one, I think. There was one with a family emergency. But we're still talking about like 70 fucking weeks of this fucking stupid show. There's one person that's been here every time. Every time. Frogman, get in here. Hey, this very special person is my friend named Marley, and it's her birthday at midnight. But I don't want to make everybody wait until midnight. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna sing "Happy Birthday." I think it's like her 22nd birthday or some shit. We're gonna all sing "Happy Birthday" to Marley on 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marley. Happy birthday. Don't touch people's hair.
Give it up for Marley. Yeah.
Give it up for Marley and give it up for Frogman because he walked by. So I think we have a cake. I think we have a cake that we can cut, and Darcy will probably be handing out some cakes. So that's awesome. Happy birthday, Marley. We love you. Okay, so I'm gonna make way for my man Scotty Preston. You know him from many different musical projects in this town, from Raise the Bridges to Eddie Valiant. Thank you. I was escaping my name. To performing the Drunken Loud song with Bad Habitat.
Busted ass naked.
Catch him on the brand new Surge Severe song that will be performed 2 weeks from now when Surge comes on our show.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the fuck out the way and make room for my very dear friend, Mr. Scotty Preston!
The song's about fucking around with guns, and it's not good.
Shot down on 26. They said he's lucky cause the bullet missed his spine by an inch. Why do motherfuckers gotta act like they're hot? Shooting bullets out the windows of runaway cars. Oh, that's all ignorant. Y'all just some punks. You best be careful, you could wind up face down in my trunk. You be praying to death before I'm done. This one goes out to all the cowards so quick to pull guns. And then we can't change your mind. What is the remedy? This outlook is killing me. Or maybe it's you. Stop wasting time. Stop what you're telling me. It's your fault you got enemies. It's got nothing to do with us. A house party, but something ain't right. It takes one stupid motherfucker, get fuel to fight. Bust down the stairs, I start seeing red. Followed directly by a pistol pointing straight in my head. Oh, you're the original in bed. You started to fight and saw you losing like a bitch got scared. Yeah, you left, you came back, tried to redeem your pride. Fuck pride, yours will kill you. Fuck pride. And if we can't change your mind, what is the remedy? This outlook is killing me. Or maybe it's you. And if you won't listen out, stop what you're telling me. It's your fault you got enemies. It's got nothing to do with us. Thanks, guys. I didn't know I was going to play tonight. Max Graves is supposed to play tonight. His new album is fucking awesome. Behead Regret. Go find it. It'll inspire you as an artist or as a musician or anything like that. He will always give up any job, anything that most people think is important in life. He will step away from every time to do music, and he's one of my biggest fucking inspirations, and I wish he was here. I was just going to come play his CD tonight to fill in for him, but if you don't have it, get it. It's fucking amazing. He had regret. A song about being, don't worry about things. Can't sleep, dark clouds chasing me, got me in a corner and not on my own. Thought it was not long ago, that's not logical. Who are all these people keep on blowing up my phone? Let go of all I have, stored up in my brain, cause the market gets quick and things just won't be the same. I can sit around complaining, where's my whole day? You find some patience on the situation and crawl from under the blankets when I wake up. Tomorrow's another day, oh yeah. A smile on the lips of life. Can't see no other way, no. Stress will lead you up inside. night if you don't let it go. Bad dreams, wake up sweating, buckets, glass of water, back to sleep for the 5th time tonight. If I can't escape when I sleep, and I'm hating it when I'm awake, makes you start to contemplate while you're even alive. But the phone's still ringing, people still singing along. I think about it, I got everything I want. Yeah, the bills keep smiling up, gonna start smiling though. What's the point of life if it's never enough? Yeah. Tomorrow's another day, oh yeah. A smile on the lips of life. Can't see no other way, no. Stress leads you up a side if you don't let it go. Jesse's not back yet, so. You guys want a fun song, a love song? What do you want? There we go. I like fun songs. A folk song. A fight song. Okay. God cares about all his people for real. I can't just let cats act out and get all up in their grill. If you're tripping cause you're drunk, man, you best know what's up. Cause if we have to put you down, you ain't getting back up. That's right. Fuck a club, I'll be right here drinking up with good people, dank beer, and the homies I love. And the scooters cross Burnside and gauntleted up. I rep the 503 and I rep Northwest pubs. And when the rain comes down, we walk through the mud, make our way downtown. You wish the region I love, Northwest kid, West Coast, only place I go, BC to San Diego and Lake Tahoe. Through hang down this country boy's original home. Write my name down, just like it was a code. Rock face down, blacked out back of the Toyota. On the way back, I bailed, bumped a cigarette from a bum. Got left, I don't get stressed, I just head in the right direction, back to Hillsborough. Heading in the direction, Hillsborough. I'm heading back to Hillsborough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't catch me losing my step when making ridiculous bets. I concentrate on possibilities and I ain't quit yet. I've been trusting my abilities since God knows when. I've lost families and jobs, but I still got my friends. The fuck with my humility, it don't seem fair when all these half of motherfuckers act like hearing impaired. Yeah, the word on the street is y'all like 107.5 beats. I'm here to take it back to the beginning. Don't step up in my face when I'm trying to sing. This shit ain't turned now. Someone always stepping up. I take my place in the backseat. Baseball bat and knuckles. You don't want to start shit. You don't want this trouble. Kid, you don't even know. I rep from Portland back to Hillsborough. Represent from Portland to Hillsborough. I'm rep from Portland back to Hillsborough. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. There he is. There he is. You can't have this mic back if I have to play again because I've tied it up here. Very strategic.
You can keep it. You can keep that mic.
Okay.
We'll be fine. I need my chair back though. It was a good chair.
You need to quit complaining about things.
It was a good chair. It had my back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, please give it up one time for Mr. Scotty Preston. Give it up for his shoes. And then super duper one time, give it up one more time for DJ Spark in the fucking house. All right, y'all want to hear jokes or an important interview right now? Jokes or an important interview? I want to do my important interview. So we're going to just slide back a little bit on the jokes. But we're still making great time. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you have heard about the threats that our water is under, from Nestle to California to fluoride to pollution. My next guest, Mr. Ryan Stroud, sat me down a couple months ago and explained to me that we are under a far more sinister fucking threat than you could ever, seriously, ever imagine. I mean, you could probably imagine it if you watch Star Wars. It's very, 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 very serious. And you're probably going to be the first person on your block to hear about it tonight, because I've been pestering Ryan to come on the show for a while. He's been reluctant. We finally got him on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Stroud. Why don't you got a beer? Want a
Because
beer?
I heard this is going to be on the internet forever. And I want people to believe that I only drink water.
Non-fluoridated water, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Seriously, thank you.
It was all had, and you did it.
And
that
everyone
Koch brothers money that we got to fucking buy all those beers with, man.
That was an awkward struggle because there was like,
We did
you
take
know,
dirty money at the end.
Coca-Cola didn't want the water fluoridated either. I mean, it was an
Right.
awkward
No,
struggle.
we did take dirty money at the end, man. But we
Okay.
were in the home stretch, and we were like, eh.
Whatever.
We did.
Sometimes unlikely allies come together, and it's good for everyone.
Thank you so much for
That's
saying
all
that.
it is. And then later,
could you go back in the
stab
time
them in the
machine?
back, and you move on. It's great. Perfect.
Okay. Let's start first, like I always do. Tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Well, wait, can we back up even further? 'Cause
Okay.
this
How
is-
did your parents meet?
This is going to be really awkward because it's called the West Coast Infrastructure Exchange.
Oh, no wonder when I
Consortium
Googled it-
Exchange.
When I Googled the
I mean,
consortium, nothing came up. Just some
it-
other consortiums. I was like, that don't seem that bad. Other consortiums. They're a consorti. Okay, it's called the West Coast Exchange.
West Coast Infrastructure Exchange. Just WCX. Embed that in your mind. Google the fuck out of it, and then be alarmed.
Tell me
And
again.
activate everyone you know.
West Coast what?
Infrastructure Exchange. West Coast
Infrastructure
Infrastructure
Exchange.
Exchange.
WCIE.
WCX. I know,
WCX.
right? They couldn't even get the acronym right. Government officials
Let's
and
trust them
group
with our
things.
water if we can't trust them with our acronyms. That's
I mean,
a
how
fucking
silly is
great
that?
plan, yo. That's fabulous.
It is what it is.
Okay. Who you voting for mayor, by the way?
You.
Of course. All right. Okay. So,
Not Nick Fish. Not Nick Fish.
Right. Not any fish. This just in. You should never vote for any sort of fish for any kind of human political position, for they are fish, and they will suffocate if left out of water too long.
They have different bodily needs. They're not going to vote for your interest.
I just almost knocked my tooth in my face. Oh my god.
Which one? Like not a canine?
My favorite one. The one I always look at people with. All right. So the West Coast Infrastructure Exchange sounds hella fucking evil. You know why it sounds evil? Because it sounds really
Ambiguous?
Yes.
Because, okay, my parents met in Alaska. I grew up on an island in Alaska, to answer your
You
question.
did wanna go back
I
that
did.
far,
I
okay.
actually grew up in a wilderness area, and I've spent about 23 years of my life in living in wilderness areas. And city people are weird. Yes, you all are weird. It's true. But, so here I am.
We don't get to use that drop a lot. Thank you for coming on the show.
Back to the matter at hand. Yes, so I was doing campaign finance research for a client.
A client?
A client. I work as a conflict management consultant, and I also do project management for people. And
this dude's like a spy.
No, not anymore, actually.
He's like an ex-spy.
No, not. It's complicated. I'm a veteran. We'll just leave it at that.
You got clearances though, right?
They've expired.
Okay.
I can no longer hang out around the president with a rifle. It's true. It breaks my heart.
All right.
So, and I was investigating these pass-throughs right? People give money to an organization, and the organization gives money to a candidate, and the candidate can always say, "Oh, I never took money from from those people, the original people." And I came across the West Coast Infrastructure Exchange. Long story, but I'm just going to keep it short like that.
No, we got time, man.
And I was like, well, what is this thing? And I learned that in July of 2012, in July 16th and 17th, all of these government officials from California, Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia got together, Treasury Department, Governor's Office, provincial government, and CH2M Hill. That's who got together.
Fuck CH2M Hill. Oh, sorry.
And they decided that the best thing that we could possibly do is we could privatize your entire fucking life. Really, and we'll get to that. And so then the Rockefeller Foundation gave $250,000, I believe that was the number, and, well, you know about the Rockefeller Foundation and the relationship with Sylvia.
Jay-Z?
Is that really? There you go.
Oh, no.
Little different. A little different.
No, we know the Rockefellers. Hey, that old man just got like his 6th heart, right?
I don't even think he has a heart anymore. I think he's just on some kind of stem cell program that nobody else gets to be a part of. And they decided, we're going to pay a bunch of money to CH2M Hill to write a report about what we need to do to fund the infrastructure development funding gap on the West Coast. And so CH2M Hill, that following December, so like July, August, September, October, November, December, right? No, November. What number were we at?
It's not
4
a
months
math
later?
show, man. It's not a math show. That's the
They
only rule we have. It's
write
not a
this
math show.
report, the governor's office adopts it, and hence, get this, the most fascist power grab in all of global history was born. And
Hold
it
on.
was
Let
called
me reset that. Let me make sure everybody heard that. It was prefaced with the description, the most fascist power grab in history was born. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't even know how else to describe it.
Okay.
Here in Oregon, and it was called the West Coast Infrastructure Exchange.
This is real serious fucking shit if any of you guys like drinking.
And it's based here in Portland on Southwest 4th Avenue. That's where their headquarters are. And the plan is, well...
At the Water Bureau?
On 4th Avenue. Google it. They have their own office. And their whole plan is that they're raising $500 million, right, to build this exchange. They're already well on their way. And it's like the NASDAQ or the Dow. It's a place where you can buy bonds, buy, like you can set up mutual funds around this thing to own the development and ownership of what previously was public infrastructure.
Water.
Why?
We talking about water?
Water is actually specifically cited as the first place they want to take over.
Okay, so for those who don't understand the history of the company CH2M Hill, I'm lucky enough to understand them. So they're actually, I think they're based out of California, but they have a giant office space over by PSU in Portland. The reason our water bills are currently so high and the reason we've been battling over the reservoirs for a couple years now is because a gentleman named Joe Glicker runs a company named CH2M Hill. He was a consultant.
He was one of the top executives
He's still the
for a
vice
while.
president.
He still is a vice president with them, yes.
So he used to be a consultant for the Portland Water Bureau. And he got a ticket for him and his wife to go to Washington, D.C. and sabotage our water. He purposely helped write the laws that made our water appear dirty when you tested it, right? Like he knew, okay, if I want to get real specific, there's a lot of different kinds of cryptosporidium. Only one kind of cryptosporidium is harmful to people, right? And that comes from strictly animal waste. He didn't put a differential in the ruling that said what kind of cryptosporidium you were looking for. So any cryptosporidium triggered a false positive, and that put our fucking water at waste. And that's why your fucking water bill right now is $400 every 3 months. And I try to tell you sons of bitches, and you didn't come and meet me at the fucking reservoirs, so I shouldn't even say nothing. But I should just drop the mic and fucking leave. Like, y'all gave you a
No,
chance. Fuck
seriously.
off.
Because
but very serious.
live
this
3
man-
days without water. Like,
okay.
do it.
So this company, CH2M Hill, their involvement in Portland is small, medium, pretty big. I mean, sorry.
Actually, they were started in Corvallis after World War II. Isn't that crazy? Like, all this shit started here in Oregon.
Okay, but tell people what they do in cities in Georgia and cities in the South.
Right. So what they've done is they've had contracts with municipalities like in central Louisiana. That's a town, not just a place. Central Louisiana, in Sandy Springs, Georgia, and other places where they have actually bought the right to manage the city. So like the city employees have these logos that say like City of Sandy Springs, but it's actually a CH2M Hill employee, which by the way is a privately owned, employee-owned corporation. Like you can't buy shares, so they're not really accountable to anybody. And they want to take over your entire life.
So what
We'll
it
get
looks
to
like,
that. We'll get to
what it
that.
looks like in central Louisiana, in that city in Georgia, is they run the water, the electricity, the garbage, the sewage, the post office. No, maybe not the post office.
Not the post office.
I might be reaching right now.
But what are you going to
Trying to make a
do
point.
when your service starts to decline and your rates go up? There's no one you can appeal to. An employee-owned private corporation
Monopolies.
is not going to
1984
give two
shit.
fucks about what you want or need.
They're worse than Comcast if you try to call them.
There's actually such a backlash against privatization around the world that there's this whole concept of remunicipalization. There's like huge movements that have been going on since 70s and 80s in Paris and all over the world. Look it up. There are just a ton of examples of municipalities where corporations came in, tried to take over the public resources. It sucked for everyone. And then the people rose up. The mayor in Paris, in I believe it was 83, actually won on the very platform of, I will kick out these private water companies.
Oh, it's beautiful. Fortunately, we stopped the private water companies from getting their foot in the door. So tell me, what does a West Coast infrastructure exchange look like for the average ratepayer?
I want to talk about the actual...
It's your show. Do what you want.
Thank you. I will disregard your question and keep rambling.
No, please do. Please do. I'm just here in case the fire happens. I got the key to the second door.
I'll pour this water on it.
Can I get you a beer? You're doing really good. Can I get you
I'm
a beer,
doing
please?
good. Thank you.
You could do better. Can I get you a beer?
Sure. Great.
Right now. What kind of beer do you want?
The Blue Moon is delicious.
Ian, dearest Ian, can we please get a Blue Moon for the guy trying to save the water that the Blue Moon's made from in Belgium?
I think you have actually done more to save the water in Portland than pretty much anyone. That's the truth. That's the truth. There's the Mount Tabor Neighborhood Association and Friends of the Reservoirs, and they've done a lot.
Hold on. Let's make sure you repeat that when they're not fake clapping. Say that again.
I believe that Jesse Sponberg has done more to save the water than just about anyone because you've actually brought a lot of people's attention to it, whether they love you or hate you or are indifferent. You have done a ton, and I really sincerely appreciate that.
It's funny to me too.
You did not pay me to say that.
You know, here's a really weird thing that really like touches my heartstrings. I get thirsty. I don't know if any of you guys ever feel that way. Thirst, this thirst, where it can only be quenched with water or beer.
Okay, here's the deal.
Okay, bartender, can we please get a Blue Moon for our guest? Pretty please. Thank you. Y'all give it up for our bartender, Ian, right there. Make sure you give him a tip. And that tip should not be get a better hat, because he's already heard that tip. Hello. Y'all get it one more time for Mr. DJ Spark, please. All right. Okay.
Here's the deal. We're facing a crisis in our world right now.
Absolutely.
And a lot of it has to do with corporatization, as we all know. I mean, this is a trend that's been going on for centuries, and we've gone through all these phases, like through crazy amounts of slavery and then moving into wage slavery, and we're really at a crisis point. And one of the biggest problems that's actually created by the divide between the wealth holders and the rest of us is that we have a funding gap when it comes to infrastructure. I used to work on policy projects even for like the governor's office. And really this is like one of the major problems because in the next 30 years here on the West Coast, we're faced with a $1 trillion funding gap. There's not enough wealth held by the people who are compelled to pay taxes to actually support the development of our society and even the maintenance of our society.
Fuck.
In the U.S. overall, it's actually 2.5 trillion every 5 years. That's the gap. And so the largest financialization effort ever on the planet is in infrastructure. They want to give corporations the right to completely own the process of developing, maintaining, and eventually owning your entire infrastructure. That means if you're in the poverty class and you can't use the road because you can't pay the toll, well, fuck you. And it really is that serious. That's what we're faced with. And it starts with water.
It absolutely starts with water. In places like Detroit and Chicago and famously, most recently famous Baltimore right now, there is incredible percentages of the people that have just had their water shut off and are just simply faced with the fucking reality of, well, you got to find another way to get water. And sometimes it's hit up your neighbor. Like, that worked for a while, hit up your neighbor, until all of a sudden, every dude, I read articles about Detroit where there are entire blocks where every single house in that block has gotten their water shut off. Man, you know how awkward that is to go to the next block over with a hose? I mean, like you can't do that. It's unsustainable. And yet, all those people watched the Mayweather fight and paid $100 the other day.
I think it really comes down to the fundamental values of any society, right? I mean,
how fun are those fundamentals?
We're either pulling this together or not.
What does it look like, boss?
Well,
I'm riding with you. I'm shotgunning with you. You tell me what to do. I'll jump out the car and punch somebody in the fucking mouth.
I think you're actually doing what needs to happen, which is like you've demonstrated, getting out there, standing in front of people, telling them no, boldly, loudly. Yes, talk shows, enlightening people through sharing of information. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, we need to activate people. This is serious. And when I say most fascist power grab in human history, I'm sincere about that. And I'm going to just challenge you and tell you it's fucking hopeless. We're doomed, and there's nothing that can stop this from happening.
Oh, my God, dude. That's like my safe word.
I know, right? Because then if you either believe me and then you get activated.
You just said there's nothing we could do to stop that. Sort of. This just in. I fucking shut shit down and will continue to try to save the day. All of those who are not fucking pussies, find me over here next to Spark. No, man, there's always something we could do, man.
Exactly.
What if we're good swimmers? We could fuck shit up. Right? What do we got to do? How do we save it? And please don't tell me fucking Governor Kate Brown. Look, Kate Brown got 80,000 emails. People are still saying, Jesse, if you want to help, you should be 80,001. That would make a fucking difference. No, you want to make a difference? Fucking upside down Chun-Li kick fucking Kate Brown. You know what I'm saying? Fucking send her a goddamn email. She got 80,000 emails. What you think? Man, you know what? This is going to be the email. This is going to be my golden ticket. 80,000 and motherfucking one. We're going to save the water. Fuck that.
I think everybody is asking the very question that you just asked. I mean, there's a whole range of possibilities of what the solution is. But the key is that people just be involved, that people do something at all. And oh my God, you're right about the whole couch addiction. I don't know what that's about because it's really boring and there's amazing things going on all over the world. So getting involved is just fucking key.
Let me tell you about my plan. I forgot all about this. I'm just going to pause this interview. This is very important. So listen, why did Occupy Portland lose? I'm going to tell you why every Occupy in the fucking world lost. Because we did it in winter, right? Check this out. We did it in winter. We were all hippies wearing fucking Birkenstocks and Crocs, right, with a poncho, trying to fight these fucking cops wearing fully insulated gear, right? You know how much warmth that fucking riot gear has? Check this out. First week of August, we fucking organized a hot August sweat like a pig day, right? Well, we're going to go in the middle of August heat to every fountain in the fucking city, and we're gonna protest, right? And the moment they're not looking, we're gonna go steal a bridge. And then when they are looking, we're gonna make them ride their bikes up hills like fat pigs, and we're gonna make them fucking march in the August heat wearing all that gear, that Kevlar, those gloves, those boots. Motherfucker, you gonna follow me around in 90-degree weather while I'm wearing a tube top and some fucking Richard Simmons shorts, right? With Crocs, of course, because that's what real players wear is Crocs. So look, we're gonna see what we can do to make a couple of these fat fucking pigs have a heart attack. Look, here's the thing. We don't break the laws. Those fucking cops just follow us because they fucking want to intimidate us. Well, follow us uphill. Follow us by a fountain. Follow us all dressed up. I bet you lose. I bet you die. And here's the thing. As long as every beautiful girl in the city protests and goes to those fountains, every fucking dude in the city will continue to march, I promise. We just make sure we hit up fountains every fucking half an hour, and we'll march those fucking cops to death. To death. They will literally die. They will turn to pork rinds. And they will have to run. They ran the other day. They ran the fucking other day. They left. They shot fucking like rifles at us to escape.
I mean, I'm actually convinced the Portland Police Bureau is trying to kill you. I'm not. I'm just pulling no punches.
Oh my God, I wish.
They're like trying to flashbang you to death. And actually, I want to say, like, a half ago, I had this tremendous privilege of going to Nashville, Tennessee, and studying nonviolent social change.
Hold on, bro.
With no other than
you don't know what privilege is, right? Nashville.
Nashville.
You have the privilege to go to Nashville.
But
lots of people without privilege go to Nashville.
James Lawson, who Martin Luther
From the
King
first X-Men
Jr.
movie? Oh.
called the brains behind the movement. Hosts
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He hosts the James Lawson, and I went there and studied with him for a week. And you know, coming away from that experience, I was just reminded we can out-strategize our opponent, and you're right
totally
on the
out-strategize
fucking
those.
money. Right, Wavy Gravy would like dress up as a clown or the Easter Bunny and go to anti-Vietnam protests, and cops were afraid to beat him because they didn't want to end up in the newspaper with a photo of them beating the Easter Bunny, right? And like your idea of going up the hills, and like every time I see activists surrounded by cops, I'm like, wow, we are not training enough because we should be surrounding them. It's really that simple.
Side note, we kettled the cops on May Day. We kettled them. Quick story. So they sent in the LRAD little tank. It used to be called the ice cream truck. Now it's just the LRAD little fucking. It's like a Blazer, right? They came in. They got surrounded. Everybody started slamming on the windows. So then they got scared. They got so scared they were trying to back up. But then activists got behind the truck. They're like, "You're not moving." They're like, "We're moving." They're like, "You're not moving." So they were stuck. So then they sent in the bumblebees. Like 20 fucking bike cops came in. They're like, "Move, move, move." And they created this road, right? This road for the truck to get out. But then the moment the truck got out, the end of the ranks closed and it got boxed in by activists. And then, you know, activists, we just push your bike a little more and a little more and a little more and a little more and a little more. So next thing you know, all 20 of these cops are touching back to back to back. I can show you fucking pictures right now. They look terrifying as shit as people are stepping on their tires, ruining their spokes on their bike, right? And they're back. I mean, they're back, literally touching backs. And then after we kettled them, then the riot cops had to come in and save the bicycle cops. Then we kettled the riot cops. Then the other riot cops had to come in and save those riot cops. Then we kettled those riot cops. And then the other riot cops had to shoot rifles with blanks at us to let the first fat riot cops escape. So do you understand the magic of if we make those stupid fat fuckers march for 3 hours? They will die, dude. We will cook bacon on the sidewalks of Portland, Oregon. There will be dead pigs, and then we can just eat their bacon. That's it. Okay, hold on right now. Oh my God, our interview's almost over. You have a chance right now to win a brand new car. DJ Spark, tell him what he might win.
Like we always do about this time.
It's time for Better Ask Somebody, the game show where you can win a brand new car and new to your pet. DJ Spark, please tell them what they'll win. You better ask somebody. Oh. What do they win, Spark? Please tell them.
A new car! The front-wheel drive Pontiac 2000, pure driving excitement. Rim size, slick, good looks with a responsive four-cylinder overhead cam engine and electronic fuel injection from Pontiac. It comes with California emission, AM radio, and tinted glass. Bob, I need.
Whoa. Where'd our budget come from? Hold on, wait. What kind of glass?
Tinted glass, Bob.
Wait a minute. Hold on, one more time. What kind of glass?
Tinted glass, Bob.
What kind of radio?
Tinted glass, Bob.
Guess we have tinted glass for
From
radio
Pontiac.
too.
It comes with California emission, AM radio, and tinted glass.
AM
Bob.
radio. What kind of radio?
Pure driving excitement.
Y'all get it one more time for DJ Spark. All right, sir. It's time for Better Act Like You Know, where DJ Spark and his sponsor from Pontiac will give you a 1983 Pontiac 2000. What kind of glass, Spark?
Tinted glass.
Okay, well, tinted glass. All right, these are 5 really fucking easy questions. This major metropolis drinks its water from the Bull Run Reservoir.
Portland, Oregon.
You might drink non-fluoridated water from a Benson bubbler in this city.
Portland, Oregon.
In this Oregon town, they drained 2 reservoirs on Mount Tabor in 2014 after somebody used them as a porta potty.
The Hills Corvette. Portland, Oregon.
That's 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5. 2 more and you win a brand new Pontiac 2000 with what kind of windows?
Rob, Anita says she never. Pure driving excitement.
This West Coast
Tinted
city,
glass.
tinted glass, that's thank you. This West Coast city defeated a fluoride proposition when Jay SpongeBob something about water.
Portland, Oregon.
All right, we got one more. One more question, you win a 1983 Pontiac 2000 with what kind of windows? What kind of glass? What kind?
Tinted glass, Bob.
Tinted glass. All right, this is the last question. Are you ready? How many molecules are in this glass of water?
More than
Oh,
I
I'm
can
so
count in 1
sorry.
minute.
Oh, you were so freaking close. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to my guest, Mr. Ryan Strode.
Wait, can I ask you one question before I go?
Absolutely.
Who knitted this amazing cascade of like beer cozies?
Jessie LaPresto. Where's Jessie at? Jess, where you at? She's around here somewhere. She's a terrible cigarette smoker, so she's probably outside. Okay, listen, you guys. I pushed my comedian back as far as I absolutely can. I can't push her back anymore except for this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you about a very good friend of mine. But she's talking to fucking Maiji's dumbass right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about my dear friend Ashley. She's a loyal friend. She's always there when I need her. We love her so much. And it's her fucking birthday, putos! 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you, puto. Happy birthday to you, puto. Happy birthday, dear puto. Happy birthday. I'm all by myself to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grace Sejas. Telling jokes from her phone. Because she doesn't remember them.
No, I'm recording it for prosperity, you know. Because my memory is so... Whatever.
She's recording it for prosperity.
Well, I have to officially say, we know it's full moon tonight, and this is by far the weirdest show. Like, how does comedy go with this? But I'm so sorry. You do. You do. Like, there's Black Panthers and women in panties just running around. Like, I'm so confused about what is happening in my life right now. I wanted them to come back in, though. Yeah, get them. I need them. They were like the stars. You guys are here. And you guys are talking about a lot of politics, and apparently I ate fluoride the last time I was here, and I still don't give a fuck about fluoride, okay? This guy, like, that's all he cares about. I'm like, they're having that guy on. None of this makes sense to me. And then me, like, here, just doing comedy. I haven't really started. I'm just trying to bullshit because I was waiting for that lady and that guy with the samurai sword. There was a frog man. What the fuck, you guys? Am I losing? Am I on acid? I don't think I am. Do you guys ever spend a whole day just clearing out the tit pics from your iCloud? No? No, me neither. No, I'm seriously, I can't get rid of them. Like, there's like 12 folders on my phone, and then somehow they're downloaded to my computer, and every time I think I've gotten rid of them, they just pop up, and my kid's just gonna be like, Mom is a freak when he starts going through the computer, because I'm like getting old enough now where I just don't know how to deal with like what's on my computer. I'm like, whatever, it's gone. Like, no, it's there forever, okay? I should just use Snapchat for that shit, but it gets boring. I had my first Tinderversary, you guys. If you don't know what that is, it's when you meet someone on Tinder, and then a year later they come back to fuck you. Because it's just that good. No. It happens. It's fine. We're dating now, actually. He's Australian. And it's adorable, except for he says shit like tomato. And I have to be like, that's not a real thing. You know what I mean? Tomato? Like, that's bullshit. No one says tomato. But now I can say cunt as much as I like. It's totally okay. And it's cute because I'm half Cuban, but I feel like I'm like the whitest half Cuban ever. But he thinks I'm just insanely, like, brown. Like, he's like, ugh, Grace, you're so ethnic. You're the most ethnic girl I've ever met. You eat all those burritos and artichokes. And I truly, like, I admit, I'm one of those people that takes pictures of all my food on my phone and, like, put it on Facebook and Instagram. No apologies. I don't give a fuck. But he thinks it's hot, you know? And I'm like, oh, my God, maybe I should marry this one. Because if I could be somebody's, like, ethnically ambiguous person, like, that's the dream, you know? I just want them to love me. Let's see, what do I have on here? I don't like to use this thing, but when it's a night like tonight, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't like dating anyone doing that. Whatever, fuck all you. Yes, you are. Are you on OkCupid? Anyone? There's one girl. She's like, I'm in my underwear in public and no one will talk to me, so I have to do it, right? That's how fucking sad it is in Portland to date. Like, you can walk around in a bar in your underwear and no one's going to hit on you. Gotta go on OkCupid. I'm there. I was on OkCupid, and I got a message from a guy, and I was actually excited because at this point I didn't realize how sad the website was. And this gentleman sent me one word, just one long word, and it said, let me ride them butt cheeks, girl. So, we're dating now. No, that guy was a douchebag, and it was funny because I was telling that joke one time, and this girl was like, oh my God, me too. And I was like, what? How long ago? And she was like a week ago. And I was like, that was like 3 months ago. So that means that guy just sits on OkCupid, copy and pasting. Let me ride them butt cheeks, girl. Let me ride them butt cheeks, girl. Let me ride them butt cheeks, girl. And eventually someone's like, saddle up. I'm fucking sad and lonely too. It's what this is all about. That's what Tinder's good for, right? Oh, that was not my beer. That was a nasty beer. That beer's got to go. Anyone on Tinder? is Tinder. Swipe left, swipe right, swipe left. Get on Tinder. You'll get way more action. You got a smartphone? No, it has to be like a smart. Just try Tinder. Anyone Tinder? Don't lie. Why you're dating? Oh, hell no! That'd be a hell no. That would be a hell no. Happy hell no birthday. Oh, that they were singing happy birthday to you, right? Yeah. Why are they saying puto? Tell him to fuck off. Shouldn't it be puta? Well, you know, I'm not saying you're puta. I'm just saying let's conjugate correctly. Masculine, feminine, ah. You're more of a like chingon senorita, am I right? Beaches? I'm a vanilla bean too. I just need to do my hair like you more, and then people will think I'm Cuban. Like, no one's ever been like, hey, are you half Cuban? They're like, are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? I'm like, it's just a voice. Dear God, no. It's fine. I don't care. Whatever. I'm Cuban. You'll know I'm Latino for fighting or fucking, okay? I'll just put it that way. That's when it really shines. That's when my Latinism shines. I went on a date with a dude on Tinder, and he looked exactly like Ryan Gosling, and that was cool. But you know what you never tell a dude? That he looks like Ryan Gosling. Because they just know you'll fuck him, okay? That's just like, they're just like, well, she's DTF, and you're like, true. So, yeah. I don't do that anymore. My best friend for a while, she was like, Grace, you're just kind of a horny mess. You just need to chill, you know? You should just masturbate more, is what she told me. She said, you should just masturbate more. And I was like, masturbating doesn't leave bruises, is what came out of my mouth. And then I was like, I'm concerned for myself. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'm dating someone that lives 8,000 miles away. I'm sure it'll work out, you guys. Drink more beer. Let's see. I was married. Anyone here married? You are? He was. Yeah, exactly. I was married for 5 years, and when you get married, they tell you at 7 years you're going to want to sleep with someone else. It's called a 7-year itch. We all know about it. But, like, I never knew about the 5-year I'd rather fuck a homeless guy than put that dick in my mouth again phase. I don't know. I'm just telling jokes up here. Yes. Black Panthers. They're here. They liked my dick joke. They're gone. Aww. I was going to tell them if they needed a new Patty Hearst, I'd be here for them. Except for I'm not white or rich. But, like, I got you. I'm your girl. Wait, he's back. I had a joke for you guys. Are you guys you're leaving, aren't you? He's staying. He's leaving. He's staying. He's leaving. Take your tomato. Wait, I was just going to give you my one joke that I came up with tonight, okay? I was just going to say, like, if you guys need a new Patty Hearst, I'd be here for you. Except I'm half Cuban, so I'm not white and I'm not rich, but, like, you know, I'm your girl. I look good with a machine gun. Pow! Thank you. Good night. Black power. Oh, God, I really wanted them to all be here for that, but that's cool. That's cool. Hey, Jesse, shut those people up. I just got like 3. Come on now, this is my. I waited through Frogman, Black Panthers, Fluoride Dude to do my thing, and my thing is just talk about my pussy. So I'm here. That's right. What else? I'm 34 years old. I just found out like a new phenomenon. Like I never knew. Like when you are a sexually active person since you've been 15 years old, like finding out you can do something you never knew is a beautiful thing. AKA, I just found out I'm a squirter. Okay. Thank you. I'm not ashamed. Look, if you don't know how to do it, you've never done it, I suggest finding the fucking internet and Googling that shit, because it will come up with a lot of stuff. But all I'm saying is it felt like I found the Loch Ness Monster in my pussy, you guys. And now I just feel like I'm chasing the dragon, just trying to find Nessie again. Like, I know she's there. I saw her one time. But I actually realized the best way to, figure out the combination of, Grace squirting equals, just add Grace plus asshole equals, oh, good time. Boop, boop, boop. No? Who loves to date assholes? Don't lie. We all do. I'm trying not to. That joke will make sense later when you're squirting and you want the guy to leave, right afterwards. You would, no, it wouldn't, that wouldn't work for me. I was, the other day, this guy came into my work and my boss had me help him because he was a customer he was a chef and I work at a grocery store, so I had to escort him out to his car with his stuff. And he was just gorgeous. I don't know what's going on with chefs, but they are the most beautiful people ever. And he was so good looking. And I got out to his car and he opened his truck door and there was a mini, oh God, what are those wolf dogs called? They got the two different color eyes. It was a mini husky. And he opened his car door and I was I live with you now. I live with you. I just got in the truck and I closed the door and I was we're married. He was gorgeous. I was just saying the dog really solidified it for me. That didn't work. You guys are still talking loudly. I don't matter. I matter. She's got me. Okay. I don't like stereotypes because I've dated my different races. Don't fall asleep in the front row. It's not cute, okay? How stoned are you? Really stoned? You're what do they do? They smoke the dabs now? Are you dab stoned? He's dabbing out right now, you guys. I'm gonna burp. Okay, excuse me. What was I talking about? I missed it. I forgot. Stereotypes. I don't like my stereotypes. I've dated different races. I had a Mexican boyfriend, and everyone would be kind of rude and say does he have a job? And I'd be I don't know. Is selling cocaine not a job anymore? Shut the fuck up! I swear to God, I am not here for my own personal enjoyment. Nope. Okay. Fuck this. I don't need this. I was doing well, but I get angry. I get so angry when I don't get all the attention I want and need. I had a Native American boyfriend, and everyone would be well, does he have a job? Oh, no, I fucked that up. I had a Native American boyfriend, and everyone would be well, does he drink too much? And I'm I don't know. Keeps up with me. Doesn't seem to be a problem. But I just want to know where my friends and family were when I was marrying the white guy. How come no one ever took me aside and was hey, Grace, come here. Can I talk to you for a second? Is he going to be incapable of doing anything ever? Because that's a real stereotype, you guys. No? Too close to home? Too close to home? Because here's the thing, my ex-husband, his father was a landscaper. He was a landscaper. He knew about scaping the land. He raised his son. My ex-husband didn't know how to mow a lawn. Why? Because his dad told him he wouldn't do it right. You know what's fucked up about that? If you have a child, if you're of any ambiguous ethnicity, you will take your child outside, you'll grab a beer, smoke a cigarette, and yell at your child while he mows the lawn and tell him how he's doing it wrong while he does it. That's how you raise your children, people. No? Hey, are you guys ready for my joke now? Can I do my... Hey, Panthers, I have a joke for you. I feel real nervous and happy about this, but I'm going to do it again because there was only one of you here, and now there's 5 of you. Are you ready? Are you ready? I was just going to say, if you needed a new Patty Hearst, I could be her, except for I'm not that white, and I'm not rich at all, but I look good with a machine gun. Bow, 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 bow. No? Okay. It was better the first time. He was here. It was funny. All right. I'm a mom. Anybody else have kids? Well, I just have to say I don't feel like I'm raising a child right now. I feel like I'm raising a feral cat. Like, I never thought I'd have to say I don't want to see your penis at the dinner table. All the time, you guys. All the time. And people ask me, they're like, are you afraid you're raising an asshole? I'm like, his name is Brooklyn. I know I'm raising an asshole, okay? I fucking did it myself. He got in trouble at school the other day. The teacher pulled me aside. She was like, Grace, I need to talk to you. Brooklyn was being really inappropriate in class. And I was like, uh-oh, what was he doing? Well, he was just kind of going up to all the girls going, you like what you see? You like what you see? He's in first grade, you guys. I don't know where he gets it from. I really don't. I do. The other day, though, I felt really weird because, like, I don't know, like, I try to keep my kid, like, away from, like, bad messages and stuff, but, like, we listen to the radio a lot because I don't have any other stereo in my truck, and I believe someone else was talking about music being super inappropriate nowadays, and, like, I believe that with all my heart, and I don't know how to, like, keep it away from him because I just felt really wrong. The other day, he was, like, being that annoying 6-year-old and just like, Mom! 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 And I was finally like, what? And he was like, bend over, make your knees touch your elbows. Boop, 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 boop. And I was like, Brooklyn! And then he was like, stop playing, girl, shake that shit. And I was like, that makes me feel really uncomfortable. Because that's how I made you. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my God. Do I have anything else on here? This is the weirdest night of my life. I just want you guys to know that. Right? I wrote something down. I don't know. I want to say something about something, but like, what are we doing here tonight, you guys? Like, what are we? Are we partying? Are we fight churching? We're fight churching. It's Fight Church. It's her birthday. This Pluto's birthday. We're tattoo soulmates. She has a hamburger flying, and I have a corn dog like partying on my ankle. So, anyway, I think I'm about to lose you guys. So I want to say something like prolific and epic. But I just think, like, basically you guys are all here with, like, some social consciousness, and I think that's a great thing. And I think, like, we should just all be, like, better people and love each other, but everyone's filled with hate, so we should just, like, text message more and, like, Instagram and, like, anyway, I'm just really happy that the fucking Black Panthers were here tonight. That's gonna make my fucking century. Or, thank you guys, and thanks for having me, and, comedy, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Peppermint Patty Hearst. I'd like to thank her so much for every one of our interviews went super long tonight because they're incredible interviews. So I'd really like to thank Grace for staying extra long. I'm really sorry. I bet I can make it up to you with some Scotty Preston, though. I bet I can make it up to you with some Scotty Preston, though. That's like when Scotty's supposed to show up. I bet I can make it up to you if somebody went outside and was like, hey, Scotty, stop smoking pot, Preston, though. Hey, while we got this opportunity. Hold on. While we got this opportunity, let's give it up to motherfucking My G, King of the Hungry, Food Wars 7. What? Just posted up in a corner like he didn't make the most moves in the whole fucking city.
Proper
to
Knox
win that
brought more
trophy.
food cans than you did, my G. Proper Knox did, I promise you. I saw the ink board, sir.
Oh shit. Y'all give it up one more time for my dear friend Miss Ashley on her birthday. And we're about 40 minutes from Miss Marley's birthday. Fuck it, since y'all so happy, we about 7 months from my birthday.
Fuck you.
Listen, everybody, if you have not gotten a tomato yet, now is your chance to come get a tomato and take a picture with your tomato right now. If you've not gotten a tomato, you have to do it right now. Come on, Margie. Come on, Shipwreck. Everybody, we're trying to get 100 pictures. Get the fuck up here. Pick a champion. Hold on. And the Bandoleros play. Now, fuck, don't touch my motherfucking oh, your fingers all over my fucking baby. Just pick one. Just pick a good one. Pick a good one, sisters. Pick one. Everybody's got to pick one, take a picture. No, back up. You got to get by the banner. They're right here. You got to pick. Look, everybody gets one, and we're having a contest. Don't give him yours. You're supposed to pick a good one. No, look, everybody grows one. We have a contest. And the winner of the contest wins $150 at the coat drive. Whoever has the most beautiful tomato. That's you. Put it in your pocket. All right, or give it to me. If you ain't going to grow it, give it to me. I'll grow it. I'll grow it for you. I'm like, this one of the shipwrecks. All right, sister. Aye. Aye. Next is Ashley. Kiss it again in the picture. You took that picture so fast. All right, Heather. Does anybody else still need one tomato plant? Come get your tomato plant, sister. Everybody gets one for the contest. Come on. And then look, you got to take that tomato plant home. And you got to go home and you got to upload a picture of it every week. The only way to qualify for the prize is to upload one picture every week of your tomato plant. Choose your horse, Bandolero. You are the brave one. Nope, you got to take a picture, sister. Oh. Yep, that's the fucking rules. That's rule number 1. No, stop. Go take a picture. Just go take a picture. The cops aren't going to watch this. The cops never watch Fire Church. You look beautiful. You look beautiful. Just take a picture. Put it in your boob crack.
Put it in your boob crack.
Hey, plants grow in humid environments. Is there anybody else who is still not coming? Hey, bro, you ain't got one yet? Hey, I don't know your name. But you still need to come get a tomato. Everybody gets one tomato for the contest. No. Come on. Everybody gets one tomato plant. You got to grow it at your house. Come on. You got to grow it at your house, bro. What's your name? Foss. I'm Jesse. Everybody gets one tomato plant. You got to grow it at your house. And then in the summer, we do the coat drive. Bring it to the park across the street and see what test some tomato. You got to go take a picture right where that grill is.
Is it okay if I grow it? Is it okay if I grow it next to mine?
No, you got to take a picture. You got to take a picture right there by the Fire Church sign. So that way everybody signs up. And then every week you got to take a picture of that shit so we can watch it every week. Yeah, just stand right there. We got you, man. Y'all get it from my man Foss right here. The Bandolero. See, papi. Ready? I'm going to dance like you dance. Did you get one yet, sister? Did you get your picture? Did you find your pants? Your pants? I know 2 birthday songs. Spanish. You know a different one? What did you know? Okay, go ahead. You do yours, and I'll do the Spanish one. Ash, what do you want first? The Spanish one or the regular or her? We got German. You got German. You got German. German. What do you got? What's your birth? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just let homegirl go. What's your name?
Amber. Amber, match.
Amber matches her hair. That's your last name? You must be Norwegian. All right, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the fuck out the way.
Okay, I think it's a damn shame that Americans know only one birthday song. So I'm here to present to you something you might already know, but here goes nothing.
Is it from Chuck E. Cheese? You say it's your birthday.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it's a good time.
Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your fucking dreams come true. When you blow out the candle, one light stays aglow. That's the light inside your heart wherever you go.
That totally crushed our stupid one. Give me a hug. That was dumb. I mean, ours was dumb compared to yours. Yours was great. Oh, then we always have Chuck E. Cheese one. You say it's your birthday. You pretend you have a guitar. It's your fucking birthday. Eat some fucking pizza. Tell your daddy he can only order 2 drinks at a bar. Happy fucking birthday, kid. If your daddy's drinking beer and Chuck E. Cheese, you have a fucked up life. Peace the fuck out. Mr. Munch said, fuck you. All right. Hold on, I know one. You ever have one? I know how to sing it in Spanish. You ready for a Spanish one? Cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos a ti. Cumpleaños de Ashley. Cumpleaños feliz. Ready? Y muchos más. That's how you do it. Y'all give it a one last time for the fucking king of the fucking guitar, Mr. Scotty Preston. Happy fucking birthday, you stupid fuckers. Have a birthday and a kick in the ass. And I hope you're okay. Thank you for your fucking presents. Cause you fucking suck. Go ahead and fuck off. Nobody came to your party because your whole family doesn't like you. Fuck off. Happy birthday anyways. It's just a calendar thing. Teasing. Y'all, one more time, Mr. Scotty Preston.
I knew it wasn't done. These thoughts that haunt me daily never allow me to forget. Got a truckload of experiences and a mouthful of regrets. I've been stranded on this planet, I won't make it out alive. But who can say they made it when everybody's born to die? Been stolen from, hated on, and buried to my neck. When the top card was the one I wanted, someone cut the deck. Try to hide, trying to let my mind take me too deep. Tries to torture and embarrass me when all I want is sleep. You don't know the hate I have. You don't know the hate I have for me. And you don't know me at all. You should leave me alone. 'Cause I'm no good. Someone call the family. Nah, but you should have to deal with this yourself. Tell them to believe me, believe me. I don't wanna hurt nobody else. I just want quiet and turn it up. Time to reflect on life. There's somewhere we can drive to, a place I can lie down. Spy my faces from people I rely on. People I rely on. You. you, for you. Oh, know me so well. For you, that's all I want. That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. Does everybody feel alright tonight? Does anybody realize what we got? I know I do. If ever there was someone you needed to call, know they'll always be there when you fall. You'll have a place to call home. You have a place to call home. Shit. Okay. I hope everybody's having a great time at my church tonight. Big things. So many birthdays and fucking. It's nice to know you have somewhere to go on a Monday. See your face 1,000 times a day. Nothing can replace the way I feel for you. And I think back the words I said about that it made a difference. But I know I gotta do what I gotta do. But I just wanna come home. Home to you. You know I love you, baby. But there's something I gotta do. Just wanna come home. You know I do. You know I love you, baby. But there's something I gotta do. Tell me that you love me, but I heard that for so long. I thought that bygones were just bygones, but I guess that I was wrong, because you're gone. Bye bye. I cried that night you left, out of step, out of breath, out of step. So I just wanna come home. Home to you. You know I love you, baby. But there's something I gotta do. I just wanna come home. I care for you. You know I love you, baby. But there's something I gotta do. We tried so hard. I know sometimes it seems like wasting time. Just don't forget the good in what we had when we said, I'm yours, you're mine. It never felt so right. I'll never be the same, but tonight I just wanna come home. Thanks for singing along, Marley. I love you. I'm gonna do one more song. It's about a meth head couple out in Iowa, Ohio, Iowa. That's a place. Okay. feeling that we made a mistake. Oh, I hope we'll make it back to the real world. This intersection never did look safe. I'll take you home, but that's the chance I'll take. I know it's good out and you don't have a thing. When it comes to that, I'll wrap myself in you. You don't look so hot, and I'm done for. Time to breathe. Don't let go of me. Now I tried to call, but they aren't listening. I think they're coming, yeah, but not the ones we need. If we don't make it out of here tonight, by morning we're sure to breathe. I'll take you home, but there's a chance I'll take. I know it's cold out here, you don't have a thing. When it comes to that, wrap myself in you. You don't look so hot, I'm done for. Time to run now. So hard, gotta go right now. Don't let me go. I won't. Don't let me go. I won't. Stay with me. Stay away from the light. I'm sorry I brought you with me. And I love you. Well, I love you too, baby. I'll go for help, please come back. I will, please, baby, don't leave me. I can't leave you. Goodbye. 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 One more. It's fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear a funny song about motherfuckers that need to act right? DJ Spark, he runs the tables. He does all the things. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Are you ready? Are you ready for the song? I woke up from someone leaning on the horn. It's my boy's crazy girlfriend. I said, listen, bitch, you can't be doing this no more. And then she got back on that horn again. And now I have to straighten around, you know, to make it all make sense. Because I already warned her more than once about this exact same stupid shit. Why can't people be polite? Quit acting foolish, just act right. All you crazy ones, stay away from me. Oh yeah. And if you're thinking about acting up tonight, think twice, or you can get dealt with real quick. You need to stay away from me. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like they just don't get it. Maybe they just don't know. But when I start to get a headache from your mouth, you need to lower your tone. And you ain't even saying nothing. And now you're trying to rhyme and there's no beat. You wasting my time. Where's my drink? Oh, there's my cup. And you poured my shit down the sink. Why can't people be polite? Quit acting foolish, just act right. All you crazy ones, stay away from me. Oh yeah. And if you're thinking about acting up tonight, think twice, or you can get dealt with real quick. You need to stay away from me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. You need to stay away from me. You need to stay away from me. You need to stay away from. Thank you, Shlee. Okay. So you want to go, sister?